Hi guys, thank you for joining me. So here is day one of One Collection 3 Styles, hosted by Mandalay Cards and More. Dalia, it was her idea, and she invited my twin sister Melinda Davis and I. We have already done our intro videos to give everybody time to join in, and today is part one, the cover. And here we go. And we are using this gorgeous paper collection from Kristi's Printables, and it is just pink explosion. Okay, it is just gorgeous pink, okay. And she really outdid herself on this. So it was Dalia's idea to do the collab. It was Mindy's idea to use that collection, and I'm just along for the ride. So what happened was, I was trying another device just to try, and then it only recorded 5 minutes of me making this. So we're going to start over. My pages are 5 by 5, okay? Our cover pieces are going to be 5.5 wide by 6 high, and I'm going to cut these to 7, and let's see which ends up on this. It doesn't matter. So we're going to cut these to 7 high. And okay, we'll go ahead and do them 7 wide, because I'll just do it the same way I did the other one. And then we need 2 pieces, and we'll call them 3 wide. And I do stuff like this different every time I do it. So this is how it happened today. Okay. Our pages are 5.5 wide by 6 high, because if you're going to leave a 1/2 inch all the way around, right, one side is up against the spine, so you don't need to allow a 1/2 inch for one side, right? Does that make sense? So our pages are 5 by 5 square, so our cover is 6 high by 5.5 wide, okay? And I don't know how else to explain that. And this time, I like I said, I do this stuff different every time. And what I did this time, I need to use my left hand. Is I just put it out on a piece of legal paper. You can do this lots of ways. There's lots of ways to do this. Like I said, this is how it happened this time. I do stuff like this different. No reason. It's just how it happened. It's not like I strategized and came up with a new way. It's like that's just how it fell together. But I'm going to show you how I made. It's kind of like a book cover, because it's got a little bit of space between the sides or the front and back and spine to make like a thing. So that's going to go there. That's going to go there, and that's going to go, okay. And it doesn't matter, because we're actually going to cut this off. We're just going to cut this off straight, so we'll just line it up at the bottom. This is just a base. It doesn't need to wrap around or do anything. I'll show you. That's, like I said, this is just how this one happened. There's no particular reason. I do videos like this is how you do it, and then next time I do stuff different, so don't mind me. I don't know if I'm experimenting or if my brain just connected the dots differently that day. This kind of crept up on me, guys. I wasn't actively procrastinating. I mean, I'll own it if I'm actively procrastinating, you know. And I wasn't, I promise. And then today I was like, oh wow, that starts tomorrow. And we upload every day. Oh golly. It's like I just didn't connect the dots and it just crept up on me. I don't know why. You ever do that? You know, it's not like I guess I was, maybe I'm such a natural procrastinator I didn't realize I was procrastinating. But I've already made a lot of stuff for this journal. And we'll show it all as we work our way through. I hope you like this series. And make sure you let us know if you join in so we can, or at least use the hashtag so we can follow along, okay? And that one's a little, okay. There. Dropped that. Let me turn this over. And it doesn't matter what this looks like because we're going to cover all this up. I'm just making sure it's smooth. And no, I've never seen anybody do it like this, and I'm just making stuff up. Don't mind me. Okay? So this is basically just an easy base, because sometimes it gets pretty heavy, or pretty serious when you're trying to piece all this together with decorative paper. So then, I don't know why today I just thought to slap it down on a piece of paper and then build it. Okay? And we need to do and these are just other papers I bet you just picked, just no reason. And then we need to do this. And then we're just going to end this at 6 high. We don't, or no, I guess I better make it 7 high, just like the others, to give it something to wrap around. Okay, that's what we did. I'm just going to use the plain. And this is the inside. Okay, and I'm just going to use the plain here. Okay. And like I said, this is just how this is happening this time. There's lots of ways to do it. This is kind of like an album cover, kind of like a book journal cover. You know, make it more like a book than a. And it's really not as bad as you think. It really comes together pretty neatly. And we're going to put this underneath. Okay. And we're going to, I might need to start centering some of this. Let's see. Okay, that's the center. And that's square. Okay. And then, okay. That looks pretty close. Okay. Okay. First what we need to do, nope, I've got that off. That's the center, so then that needs to be, okay. Between 6.5 and 9.5. And then what we're going to do to start to connect it to this neatly is we're going to give that seam a shot of glue. And then centered here, what did we say? 6.5 and 9.5. Okay. 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 I'm okay with that. It's a little tall, but that's okay. And then while this is wet, you go ahead and start working this down in here. I'm just going along both sides. and Dalia's probably doing a proper album, technique. Don't mind me. This is just me rigging my way through stuff. I don't do stuff properly. I just kind of do it like what makes sense at that time. I just work my way through stuff. I kind of have an end goal in mind, and then I just kind of start cutting paper whenever I come up with or whenever I need to build something. I call this building. I love building. Building's my favorite. Well, DIY construction for storage is, well, I guess that's building. Okay. So now we've got that in there. And then we're going to just spread that glue out. And then that will give us a finished edge for our paper to join up to. Okay. There. And then okay, it's gonna be, let me spread that out a little bit. Okay. And let's see, get our words right side up. Okay. And then this, we're just gonna come right over to the fold. And we're gonna leave just some of that showing. We don't want our paper to be on that bend too much, or it will surely curl up and stick up and stuff. It won't want to lay flat on that. So then there, that's what we're going to do, and we're going to do the same thing over here. Okay. Okay. So we've got this little raised lip along here, and we're just going to let just a millimeter of that show. Like right like that. Okay. I didn't even smush that down, did I? And then we're going to go ahead and start scoring along this edge just to give it a start. Okay? Okay, and then that'll help us see where we need to cut. All right. There. I like it. I like it a lot. So here. And here. The last time I cut this a little shy, had to patch it. Okay, now this one we are going to this one we're only going to cut to 6 high because we do not need it overhanging. I'm going to cut it just a little under. Okay. And then now we're going to start gluing. I glue all of this. Oh, I glue all of this at once. And mind you, if you come across me from, watching, proper people, I mean, don't mind me. And I just work my way through stuff. It's okay. There. Okay. 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 I'm going to push it along that a little bit to make sure we got, I like a good edge on that. I don't like it just rolled over. I like it polished looking. Like that. Okay. And we gotta glue this up because it didn't quite. Okay. And I really need my agate tool. Where did it go? Here it is. I love this agate tool. And I'm going to use it to start getting our edge going on here. Because like I said, I like that rollover to be smooth. I don't like it to look, there's a you can see a difference if you fuss with it. And I like it fussed with. Okay, go ahead and get that going. Okay, okay. Let me get that behind me. Sorry. And I do not know why I'm not using anything to help glue this neatly, like a glue book or something. Let me go along here because I like that, and pull it and smooth it. I'm just getting glue everywhere. I really hope you all like this series, and I do thank Dalia and Mindy for including me. And I'm trying. I know, like I said in my first video, I know my standards aren't up to theirs, but realistically, this is where I'm at. And I am pushed to do well. And I have been trying different stuff and doing more stuff, and I hope you like it. And I gotta play catch up because we're gonna upload every day. So I've got some stuff to do. You can let me know if you want to see anything in particular. Maybe I just skimmed over something and you didn't, you missed out some of the details. And this is nice paper. I think I can get away with the baby wipe, or a wipe, to get off some of this glue. And try to be more mindful and not make such a mess. There. Okay. Now, there. Pretty? You like? And I don't know what I'm going to put on the spine, but we need to cover up the inside. And on that other one, I just used 6x6 piece of paper, but I don't know if I have any of that color. Let's see here. There's purple. Let's see. I like it. I like it a lot. There we go. And then a 6x6 paper fit that just right. And then I've already cut the piece for the inside. Where did it go? I thought I just cut one. I don't know where it went. Here we go. So we're just going to cut this just a bit, like a 1/16 under 6 inches, because the paper pads are 6 inches. And I really don't know where that piece of paper went. But that's okay. And then this will just clean it up and give us something to connect to, you'll see. And then I'm going to give these a good healthy bead. So then this will start, holding it all together. And then finishing it. It'll make it look more finished, you think? Okay, and then let's see. Yeah, that's close enough. Okay. And then I love this agate tool because it's wider and rounded and smooth, so it does all of this stuff without interrupting any, without damage. It doesn't snag on the paper. It doesn't want to get hung up. It's just smooth and well and neatly rounded. And that's what'll give us a nice bend. And having this little piece in between kind of gives us somewhere for the paper to bend to, because I've had problems that it wants to buckle. The paper does when you fold it, and giving it this separate spine piece kind of helps that for me. I've really struggled with that, or it's been aggravating, because you do all this work and then you get a big wrinkle and a big dumb buckle, and there we've got one. So we need to smush that down well. Okay, there. And then there and there. So we will just have to make sure these edges are nice and flat and adhered, and then let it dry well, and then it'll be smooth at the top. But it is virtually impossible to get this to not buckle if you use one giant piece of scrapbook paper. I've learned to give it this piece to work with. Okay, enough of that. Let's see which ends up on that. I like that. That's pretty. And then we're just going to come in with that. No, I don't think. Well, we could. If we do it right, it'll be okay. No, it won't. And I'm going to cut that off. Half inch. Okay. And there, that's right at the inside of that bend. You know, we could cut that another millimeter so we don't interfere with the bend, because it will want to curl if we have it too close to the bend thing. See, I'm just making this up, showing you how to work through stuff, and that is, something is hung up in that. I need, it must be a chunk of glue or something. So we're going to cut another smidgen off of that. I don't know why I put that up there backwards. So there, we're clear of that bend, so then this won't have any business curling up or anything stupid. And then if that and if that's not cute to us, then that's what washing and lace and stuff is for, right? And ink, we can ink that edge or something, you know, if it's not cute. I think it'll look finished though. That's pretty. Yeah, that looks plenty finished. That looks nice. Lovely, lovely. But this is how I did the other one. So I wanted to remake it and show you how I did it. Sorry if this is too long. This is supposed to be, you know, like for all different, you know, to learn from. So then that's why I didn't skip ahead, and, you know, that's why I showed the whole process in case anyone does want to learn. You know, I could just tell you all about it, but, you know, if some people have had comment, you know, they want step by step, you know. So, and that's what I'm hoping this would do, is to help share ideas and inspiration and fun stuff, and, you know. So there. That's lovely. And then we can decorate the spine and we can do whatever we want. And I just made this extra because this is the one that is for this challenge. And then I chose this green because I'm going to accent with green, because the whole kit's lots and lots of pink. So I've chosen green as an accent color. Okay, so there. Thanks for watching. Love you. Bye.